Right, in this example we are going to try and find the roots of this function. It's a quadratic. F of x equals minus x squared plus 2x plus 4. So we go over to our calculator and we plug in, if it's a negative sign in front of an x or an x squared term, you have to use this negative down here. Negative, and then x squared. There's two ways of doing squares. Either use the squared button here, or you can use the exponent key and then 2 plus 2x plus 4. That's the function. Then we need to graph it or trace it. There it is. I can see it. Actually, it does have roots. Remember, if the graph never cuts the x-axis, then these guys, they have no real roots. But our quadratic here does actually intersect the x-axis, so there are roots. Let's just zoom in a bit. I'll change the window to x max 10 and y max 10. See what that looks like. Zoom in a bit. There we go. Now, do you remember what keys to press in order to get, let's just delete this. How do you find the roots using your TI-82? Once we've got the graph, do you remember what keys to press? Okay, it's second calc again. Second calc, and we go down to 0 this time, option 2. Enter. Then you've got a few different questions to answer here. We need to find a left bound. And you need to have the cursor to the, say the 0 is, you're trying to find this 0 or root here. You have to put your left bound somewhere to the left of that point. So it's flashing down here. I press enter. Then I have to go and then choose a right bound. I want to be somewhere to the right of that point. And it puts in a little arrow. So I use the right key to go to the right of that point, press enter, and then I want to have a guess, and any point in between those two bounds is okay. So you have to answer 3 questions: left bound, right bound, and then guess. And then you're given a value. So finding the roots is we're actually solving the equation f of x equals 0. F of x equals 0 when, and we're going to have 2 values in this case, x1 equals, and then I have to read off here and round, minus 1.24 to 2 decimal places, and x2, to find the second one, I just repeat the whole process, but I have to change my bounds. So we go second, calc 0, left bound, and now I have to be to the left of this second root here, and then press enter. Then I want to go to the right of that point, enter, and then a guess, and then I find by reading off that the second root is equal to 3.24, also to 2 decimal places. That's the end of that tutorial.